The moment I got the call, I rushed straight to the hospital. By the time I arrived, the doctor had already pronounced my wife's dead. My mind went blank. Just hours ago, she was laughing and talking with me. Now she was gone. In that moment, it felt like something inside me collapsed. If it wasn't for my daughter, I might have followed her. I went to the school, picked my daughter up. When she heard the news, she broke down. We sat in the car holding each other, crying until we couldn't speak. That night, my sister showed up. She's a cop. She brought my wife's belongings. I unlocked her phone and froze. There were flirty texts and a dozen unknown calls. My chest tightened. I called one back immediately. No answer. A long time passed. Then the phone rang. I picked it up. A man's voice came through.
Huh? Music. Sorry, wrong number.
The moment he realized it was me, he hung up. I just stood there, stunned. Had she been cheating on me? I couldn't believe it. Late that night, I sat by my daughter's bed and drifted off. Then footsteps. I snapped awake. I got up, slowly stepped out of the room. The attic door, it looked disturbed. I checked the whole place. Nothing. I turned to go back and someone lunged at me. I reacted on instinct. He couldn't take me, so he ran. I chased him down, pinned him against the wall. He struggled, tumbled down the stairs. I jumped down after him, held him down hard, but he was fast. He broke free. Next second, a knife in his hand. He came straight at me. I kicked him flat. He still tried to fight. I stepped in, ended it in one move. I pulled off his mask. Never seen him before. I searched him, found a photo. Me and my wife. That's when it hit me. Her crash was probably not an accident, and this house was no longer safe. I grabbed my daughter, took her to my ex-wife's place, made sure she was safe. Then I went back, called the police on the way. But when I got home, the door was open. I rushed inside. The man gone. Then the cops showed up. They thought I made a false report, put me in cuffs, until my sister arrived, confirmed who I was. That's when they backed off. I used to be special forces. Now I know for sure this wasn't random. Someone's targeting us. At the station, they asked if anything felt off lately. Then I remembered. This morning a car was parked outside my house. I thought it had broken down. Now, it doesn't feel like a coincidence. They think it might be tied to my past, but that's just a guess. The day before the funeral, I called my father-in-law. He said he was busy, wouldn't even come see his daughter one last time, just told me to pass along a message, then hung up. I didn't think too much about it. Too much had already happened. I had no choice. I went back to my old gear. The next day, the funeral. Right before it ended, I noticed her best friend. She kept staring in one direction. I followed her gaze. A man with white hair, standing not far away. He saw me looking at him and turned away. I started to move after him. He hit the gas and disappeared. That man, he knew my wife.